Ireland is a country famed for its coastline and inland waterways that are rich in industry, culture, heritage and enterprise. I'm Bobby Kerr, entrepreneur, broadcaster and very keen sailor. And over the next few weeks, I'm excited to show you what over 3,000 kilometres of our beautiful coastline has got to offer. Business has always been a very important part of my life. I'm going to get this opportunity on this journey to see coastal businesses. And what I'm trying to do is articulate my love of the sea and love of the water. And the undiscovered beauty that's Ireland's towns, villages, islands, lighthouses, ships, fishing, like the whole 9 yards. That's what you're going to see on along Irish shores, and I really hope you enjoy it. The west of Ireland is home to glistening waterways, incredible coastlines, and breathtaking scenery. The Stirral Headland in Donegal is an area of untapped beauty and is an outdoor office for adventurer Iain Miller. So Iain, a Scotsman living in Donegal, it's got to be a long story.
It is a bit of a story, but we'll cut to the chase. It's a beautiful county. It's got everything I need. I need remoteness, I need big sea stacks, I need lots of rock climbing, and Donegal's got it in abundance. I've been climbing almost 30 years now. I was at sea for 20 years, travelling the world in platform supplies, oil tankers, all that sort of thing. So I've combined the two skills to climb sea stacks.
You like the isolation, the serenity, no one around, no mobile phones, just getting out there with a couple of individuals and spending the day with them.
It's the only way I'd want to make a living.
OK, Iain, so where are we off to now?
So we're going to walk for a couple of kilometres across the bog to the edge of the real world.
OK.
From there, we're going to step off and we're going to walk along a ridge with massive drops either side of us. We're going to make it onto a summit that you're never going to forget.
Whoa! I'm really scared about this, but at the same time, I'm really excited about it. Let's do it.
Good man.
Iain Miller owns the outdoor company Unique Ascent, which provides various outdoor activities. Today, he's taken me on a hill walk to see one of Ireland's most outstanding sea cliffs on my first stop on the Wild Atlantic Way. So Iain, I'm taking it we've reached sort of the first summit here. Just point out to me some of the landmarks that we see here.
Well, what you have along the coast to the north of us, you've got Ireland's highest sea stack. That's the big square stack you can see on the horizon. That's 148 metres high. Now the coast, the actual mainland Donegal, is the most remote place in Ireland. It's the furthest point of land from any main road. And it's one of only 2 coastlines in the country that you've got 40 kilometres with natural light.
This peak here, Iain, tell me about it.
This is the Stirral Headland. It's one of the most outrageous seascape features in Ireland. It's a ridge 180 metres high at its highest point and sticks out in the sea for a kilometre. And it's a true knife edge for 800 of those metres in your kilometre. And it's very, very atmospheric.
Let's go and have a closer look.
Okay, Bobby, welcome to my world, man.
This is your world, and it's a special world. I sort of think, should we not be making more of this wonder and beauty that we see here in front of us?
What the west coast of Ireland and the west coast of Scotland have in common is outstanding natural beauty. The west coast of Scotland's a few years ahead when it comes to encouraging tourism and developing it, but Ireland is starting to get there.
So when we look at your business, Iain, it's adventure tourism. Have we a long way to go when we look at countries like New Zealand, where everybody seems to be outdoors?
What Ireland has is the facilities. What isn't here yet is the amount of people willing to provide the activities, but they will come.
We didn't see anyone surfing 15 years ago. Now look at the surfers along the coastline.
It's an accepted activity,
yeah.
And there's plenty of them up and down the country.
So sea stack climbing is heading the same way. We're all going to be out here scaling that cliff face there.
Give it a few years, yep.
Absolutely, well, let's hope. Glencolmcille is steeped in maritime tradition, and their community-run folk village museum offers a glimpse into days gone by. Now, Margaret. Local woman Margaret Cunningham manages it and is passionate about preserving the heritage of the area. Tell me all about the Glencolmcille village.
The village, well, we opened in 1967, so next year we're celebrating our 50th anniversary. And everything you see here was built with voluntary labour. But now what happens is all the money that comes in employs the local people.
I was going to ask you about the Wild Atlantic Way and its impact on visitor numbers. Are they up as a result of the Wild Atlantic Way?
We see a big increase this year, definitely. At least 20% up.
Wow. So, Margaret, can you tell me more about the importance of fishing in this community?
Fishing was very important. It was mostly they did it for their own consumption, but moreover the way of fishing is dying out, and we're trying to revive certain aspects of it, you know, to make people more aware of how important it was.
So, the harsh days of fishing now are behind you. So,
Yes,
what do you do here now in the village? Tell us about that.
Just you know, I come in here to help them here to show them the crafts. Just.
And what type of gut is this?
It's an island.
Nylon,
okay.
Yeah,
it's an island. 50 fathoms long.
50 fathoms?
Yeah, that'd be a typical length of a net.
That's 300 feet long?
Yeah, that's
wow.
correct, yeah. It'll take me about a week.
It's wonderful to see how a fishing community has come together to preserve their past in Ireland's most northwesterly county. Lovely fire.
Isn't it beautiful?
Aye,
good man yourself. That's good.
While we're here, of the attractions that are here then, is the Fisherman's Cottage one of the favourites with visitors?
I think it is because it's just that bit different. We're always told that they feel the place is very authentic.
Yeah, no, it is.
You know, and that they feel that maybe the person has just stepped out to collect something out the hill and that they've just left the house for 5 minutes.
That's great. So the show reel we see here, the cine camera footage from the 70s, what exactly is on that?
Well, what's on that is Paddy Ringo Cunningham, one of the local fishermen. He went out on the fishing boat and it's basically a day's fishing. And then what we did last winter was we collected photographs from each of the harbours in Glencolmcille parish itself. And the third thing was a Swiss filmmaker dubbed over Paddy's cine film. And she recorded some older fishermen like Tommy Go down in Teelan. So you have his lovely voice describing the way of fishing.
Beautiful, soft Donegal accent.
I know, and I'm from here and I just fall in love with it every time I hear it.
Some of them over 90 walking up and down the Garrick. So they had fish in their jeans.
With the voices of old Donegal in my ears and staying northwest, I travel inland to the beautiful waterways of Lough Erne. Full of hidden treasures and unspoiled scenery, it's an area I'm really excited to explore. My first stop on this tranquil loch is with Michael Bair, the co-owner of Finn Lough, a luxury and enchanting lakeside retreat in County Fermanagh. Where are we here, so?
So this is the back loch, so down this way, about 9 miles take you down to Balleek and the start of the Erne.
So this is the start of the journey all the way to the
This
to
is
the
the start
mouth
of it,
Shannon.
yeah, exactly.
Wow. Tell me about the history of Finn Lough Resort.
It's been a family business now since 1982. A lot of my childhood was coming down here with the family, down into the caravan, and Dad, who was a builder up in Belfast, started building the first few lodges, and then bit by bit we would continue to come down every weekend, and guests seemed to enjoy the experience of coming to somewhere that was very remote, very peaceful and tranquil, and then it just grew from there.
Now you're running the business now with your sister Gillian. Clearly you have a different vision to it than your parents had, maybe.
So we didn't set out to do anything vastly different. I think it was more the change in face of tourism, and when we saw a good idea, we'd try it out.
How important is the water, the waterways?
So we're working with a lot of the other local businesses to try and make as much use of the water as we can. You've got your cycleways, your blue way right here. In theory, the idea is you can come down here, stay on the site, you can go out and explore Fermanagh, you can explore Donegal, you can explore down to Cavan on a boat, you know, directly from here. You don't ever have to touch dry land, and that's sort of something quite unique, I guess, to this corner of Ireland. So.
Beautiful, great. So you have a special surprise for me. What am I doing tonight?
Yeah, you're gonna be sleeping under the stars in one of our newest domes. So these opened about a month and a half ago.
I just can't wait. So let's go on and do that.
Excellent.
Oh, look at that.
Is that?
Jenny. Am I excited or what? Whoa, look at this. Jenny. This is absolutely amazing. Innovation, chic design, and just really, really special.
Yeah, have a seat in the old rocker there. I think it works. Yeah, but I think you once you see them, like they're just a nice, like that was the test. But it was to see whether they were actually nice to stay in, and I think most people really enjoy the experience because it is different. Like,
It's great.
we'd seen these bubble domes in Spain and France. They'd been used for a variety of things, shopping centre displays. There was a few people using them for sort of camping facilities. And so we thought, you know, that could work with a few tweaks. You wanted to pick the best location. So this one here, you've got sort of a couple of oak trees around you and you've got an interesting view. It was trying to find a nice balance of giving them an interesting view to look out on and then also maintaining the right separation and privacy for each one.
Are the skies very clear?
We spoke to the guys who do the dark sky reserve status. We tick most of the boxes with their highest accreditation. You know, come here in winter and you'll see really clear Milky Way. You'll get your shooting stars. You get, yeah, we're not quite Northern Lights, but we're as good as you're going to get, you know, this side of Finland.
I've never slept in anything like this before, and I have to say I'm truly looking forward to it.
Thank you so much.
Happy
for coming.
days. Thanks, Michael.
I look forward to seeing you in the morning.
All right, thanks a million, mate. Get a bit of shut-eye. Night, night. Oh, yes. It's been a long day. Lough Erne, with its still waterways, is full of engaging businesses and diverse recreational activities. Angling is a real passion of mine, and it excites me to meet a business owner who has combined his love of food and fishing to create a unique business. Frenchman Pascal Brissaud is proprietor, award-winning chef, and expert fisherman at Watermill Lodge and Restaurant in Fermanagh. Whoa!
So, Bobby, that's my paradise.
It is a paradise.
It is, yeah. All what you see in front of you are all island.
So Fermanagh really is, it's a water county.
365 lakes, you can fish every day in a different lake.
And this, so where we are here then, this is all part of your restaurant, your fishing operation.
Yes.
And how's the fishing been this year? How's
Very,
the fishing?
very good. The fishing, since slow down the commercial fishing and everything, is getting fantastic.
Now, tell me about the importance of angling tourism to you and your business.
Yeah, angling is really our main business, is very important. But I think Ireland, we are one of the best destinations for fishing.
Right.
And we have to keep that alive.
And who are the visitors? Where are they coming from?
They are mostly, our clients will be Dutch, French, Belgium, Italian.
And they, what type of fish do they like to catch?
Mostly pike as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I'm really excited. We're going to go fishing and we're going to catch some pike. Is that right?
We'll try, actually.
OK, let's do that. Now, this is the bit I've been looking forward to, Pascal.
Yeah, we are here in Glencolmcille estate area, and it's very well known for big fish here.
I'd be happy if I caught a fish that size. Never mind using it as the bait.
You can do a picture already if you wish.
Pascal, when you're out here, really, you know, you don't have a care in the world. You don't.
No. My only care will be you.
Yeah. You and me together.
Yes, you and me together and try to share the best time possible. Yeah.
So tell me, Pascal, what brought you to Ireland?
What brought me to Ireland is fishing, of course. And one day I come fishing in '82 in Belturbet.
Yeah?
With my dad, you know, 17.
Right.
I was very impressed about everything. And in 1998, I decided to move for good.
And you had worked as a chef in France, had you?
Yeah, so I had my own restaurant in France as well. I sell everything on the island in Ireland.
OK, I got one.
Oh. Fish on, fish on. Yes,
Pascal,
oh,
I have one here. Yeah.
Fish on, fish
Oh,
on.
he's big, he's big.
Easy. I get the net now.
Quick. I don't want to lose him.
No, me no. Look at that.
OK.
You have to give some line, please. Give some line. Yeah, like that. OK. You OK?
OK.
He will go now. He will go in. All right, pull it inside, is okay?
We don't want to lose him. Oh, we got him. Look at him. Oh, wow.
Nice fish.
Look at that.
Whoa!
Woo!
Aha.
Yeah, yeah.
You have it there? Hold it there. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
let's get the photo.
You have to smile.
With my catch safely back in the water, with heavy hearts and empty stomachs, Pascal and I continue along Lough Erne to Nan Island for a unique lunch. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Fishing gives you a great appetite, doesn't it? Great.
Hey. Hey, voilà, bon appétit.
Oh, you make me very happy. Thank you so much. Oh, this is just stunning.
You enjoy that, yeah?
Oh, it's beautiful.
It'll take me 5 minutes as well. It's not a big
that's
deal.
what's nice about it.
Exactly. If you are
It's all
ready.
just natural and...
Oh, look. Isn't it? It's better from a sandwich, I guess.
I'm looking at the sign there, Pascal, Nan Island. How many people have you brought here?
We only brought people deserve it.
Small but select crowd, isn't that
No,
what
I'm
they
joking.
say?
A lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a paradise made by waterways that did a nice commodity to land here. And as you see, the background is just magic.
And what do tourists think when you bring them to a place like this?
But like you today, I hope that they're in paradise. And they just remember that, look how peaceful is it. It's no noise. It's just us talking and eating and have good time. It's really, I think it's really recharging any batteries you can get in your body. You know, it's really good.
Well, listen, we've an empty plate, we've full stomachs, we've caught a fish, we've had a wonderful special morning.
Thank you so much.
It's not long before I'm whisked back out onto the waters of Lough Erne by master butcher Pat O Doherty. Pat, good to see you.
Good man, Bobby.
Great to be here.
You know something? You're the fresh meat today because those wild pigs out there, they're looking for something fresh.
Well, I hope I'm a tasty morsel for them. I hope they're going to enjoy me. Pat has a unique method of breeding his livestock, so we head out to Inishcorkish to look for his produce. So, Pat, what do you do to get their attention?
You know something? I have developed a special call. The island is actually, believe it or not, 1.5 miles long, so they could be in there in the bushes, and you know something about pigs? They could be sleeping beside you, you could be shouting the head of yourself and they wouldn't turn up.
And do they tend to stay together as a group?
Well, during the day now they would split up a lot,
Right.
you know. Maybe at night time they might come together at night and you know, congregate in bunches, you know. But out here in the wild where the pigs live, it's important for us that that they develop their own social structure. We don't want them managed, we want them to look after themselves. So the idea about coming out here, it's such a lovely day, is just to see them in their natural habitat.
So Pat, there's 50-odd pigs here now. When did you actually buy the island?
We have the island now roughly about 10 years, and the reason was for the ethics of it all. It's where the meat industry has tried to mould farm animals in a certain direction. This is to redress that balance. The reality is, pigs, when they eat the herbs and the grasses and all the wee creeper crawlies out here, everything that they forage for out on the island is part of their makeup. And we often say, when you taste the Fermanagh black bacon, you taste Fermanagh. It's changed our attitude to the meat that we would use from the pigs.
Yeah.
You know, respect for your food, respect for the products you make, and that goes a long way to the enjoyment of the food.
Oh, give another call there, Pat, and we'll see if we can find them.
You know, Bobby, we're going to have to move on because I want your name on one of them pigs.
I'll stay out here all night, Pat, no problem. You see a boar?
Look, you see him?
Oh, wow. I'll let you go forward there and I'll take the boat. How does an environmental scientist end up buying an island and putting 50 pigs on it?
I suppose my background is environmental science, and this is where I can get our own ethos together in relation to why kill animals for food and sell animals for food, and your livelihood's secure when the poor animals maybe don't have a good life. This year we have taken a sort of a major leap forward in relation to the ethical reasoning why we do it. Traditionally, we've used old breeds like the saddlebacks, which are the black and white pigs. But this year, we have taken a stride forward and we've actually included a very rare pig, which you've seen today, and they're called the coonies. Now, for us, that's like pig heaven, because in 1986, in the entire world, there were only 50 of those left.
Wow.
And a few environmentalists got together to try to protect the species. So the small brown pigs with speckled black...
The cooney.
The coonies have arrived, and, you know, good luck to them. You know, they're still on the endangered species list, and it's great for us to have them here.
That's really cool. I hope one of those coonies isn't called Bobby.
Well, Bobby, we have to select one for you, but those actually coonies, we have decided that they're not going to end up in the black bacon. We're actually going to give them away. We're happy for other like-minded environmentalists to spread the pigs out, and, you know, we're happy
Keep the line going.
Keep the line going.
So what's the future then for your business and the island and the pigs?
We're reinvesting in the island all the time, and we're hopefully over the next year or so have a visitor centre on the island.
Wow.
Where you can actually pull up on the boats during the summertime.
This beautiful corner in the northwest of Ireland has taken my breath away with its incredible scenery and interesting characters. Join me next time as I pilot my own boat on the boating capital of Leitrim, meet Mayo's very own surfing Elvis, and get to see why everybody's talking about Enniscrone.